Hello everyone and welcome back to Ur-Quan Masters. It's been a little while since I recorded the last episode, I'm a little sorry about that. But, as you can see, we have finally got to the Quasi Portal for the second time actually, but this time we are going to actually get the warp pod. So, here comes the long journey through Quasi Space to get to Faliala Alphali. I'll use this time to talk about what's been going up, why videos maybe haven't been coming out as quickly as it had been in the past, why Ur-Quan Masters in particular has not been coming out as quickly as it used to, or inversely why there's a lot more Minecraft Feed the Beast stuff. Well, the reason there's a lot more Minecraft stuff compared to Ur-Quan Masters is because it's so much easier to record. Honestly, it's just a lot easier to just sort of record. Get everyone together, just record it quickly. I mean, I don't even have to be with other people. I mean, I did episode 6 on my own, and it doesn't really take that long. You know, you just record it, you edit it. It doesn't really take too long to edit. You post it up to YouTube. Now, luckily, over the last week or so, we've been having upgrades to our Wi-Fi connection, internet speeds, which means that uploading doesn't take as long anymore. Nowhere near as long. It used to take like literally about half a day, so I had to like upload it overnight. So that doesn't happen anymore. I've got much better upload speeds now because we sort of live in the countryside, so it's sort of a bit rubbish for uploads. But yeah, Ur-Quan Masters are becoming a little slowly because it just does take a lot more time to record the episodes, and especially with my A levels and stuff, it's taking a lot more time. But here we are.
Our clever ward has found our nook in time. You are the first brave human. No others have made the trip. This is our homeworld, Faliala Alphali, nestled safe in this true space eddy. The portal you pass through is a rarity, a natural point of interdimensional fatigue. We use these phenomena to speed our transit through the realities. We are wondering, have you met with the Unga recently? We entrusted an injured talking pet into their care, and we were curious about its progress.
All those years ago, Arilou, you said you had much more to give to Earth.
As you know,
What were you talking about back then?
Dimension adjacent to hyperspace, which we call quasi-space. Our ships move between these dimensions through weaknesses in the interdimensional fabric. Although many such weaknesses, or portals, exist which lead from our dimension, quasi-space, to various locations in hyperspace, there is only one naturally occurring portal, which will transport a ship from hyperspace to quasi-space. We therefore find it convenient to generate our own portals artificially, with focused dimensional fatigue rays. As a sign of our long-standing relationship with your species, we would happily fit your vessel with a portal spawner of its own. But your ship is so massive, our units would be ineffective. However, we suspect you may find a sufficiently powerful warp pod, the key element in a portal spawner, in the wreck of the Ur-Quan dreadnought on the 7th world at Alpha Valonis. Bring that warp pod back here, and we will prepare a portal spawner for your vessel.
Well, luckily for you, Arilou, we've already got the warp pod because we saw this coming.
As we have always said, humans are a most resourceful and clever species. We are so proud of you, but don't worry that you shall have to wait. We are prepared. Even now, our technical personnel are equipping your ship with a custom version of our portal spawner device. The device is usable only in hyperspace. Whenever it is activated, the spawner will focus several interdimensional fatigue beams adjacent to your vessel, opening a temporary hole into quasi-space. Move quickly through the portal. After your ship has passed into quasi-space, you can choose any of the nearby portals which lead back to hyperspace, thus saving you needless transit time. Be keenly aware of this fact. The spawner requires a great deal of energy to function. We estimate that each time you use the device, it will consume 10 of your fuel units.
Okay, well that's no big problem really. I mean, fuel's not really too bad. Goodbye, Arilou. Thank you for the warp pods. That'll be very, very useful. I can assure you. I mean, that's going to be one of the problems in this game is getting around hyperspace, and we have somewhat solved that issue. I mean, it's still going to take a while to travel in hyperspace, but we've definitely cut the travel time by a huge amount by getting this warp pod. But I'll just continue with what I was saying. Basically, I'm in the A level. I'm in the sixth form now. So we've had the big summer holiday. We've been recording loads and loads of episodes, putting out loads and loads of episodes, and so we've just gone into the sixth form now. We just started the sixth form. All of us, me, Leighton, Max, and Tom Hart, Charlie Rogers. Joe is still doing GCSEs, but for those who don't know, GCSEs are basically some exams you do when you're 16, and then you've got AS levels, which you do when you're like 17, and then A levels, which you do when you're 18. So I'm coming up to I'm doing my year of AS levels, so they're like the first half of the sixth form basically. And I'm also doing something called EPQ, which is like something that I do alongside my A levels, just to give myself more UMS points. And UMS points are basically just points that universities can look at, just see how many you have, and they can just basically roughly sort of, look out how good you are basically. Or basically, it's just standard point scoring system. But yeah, that's pretty much the reason why videos have not been coming out so much. It's just because the workload is just so much greater now. So we have a lot more work, but it's the weekend. We can play some games. We can relax. We've done all our work, and we can just sit down and play some games. So it's going to be really good, I think. So yeah, here we are back in hyperspace. So that was actually a surprisingly long time we spent in quasi-space there, but it was nice to have a chance to just talk to you guys. If you have any questions, obviously, it's one thing I always forget to ask really in our videos. Just ask questions. We're happy to answer any questions. Like, we're pretty much on a permanent AMA. So yeah, sure, just ask us questions and we will answer them. But here's another Silandro probe that we will just destroy with our epic destruct sequence. Of course, we are just far too advanced for them. They just don't know what's hit them. So there we go. Another Silandro probe down, a bit more RUs that we'll never spend. But yeah, as I said, AMA, permanent AMA, pretty much. So just ask us questions, and it can be about anything really. We don't really care if it's about games or about what games we're going to play in the future, or what we've got, what plans to do, or just about what we just normally do in our normal lives. Okay, what's this thing? Because this is moving a lot quicker. I did see. So what the hell is this going to be? Oh no, it is just a. I swear it was moving a bit quicker than the normal probes, but obviously I was just wasn't thinking there, because nothing really can, I don't think, travel except for a Pkunk Fury, which we're actually coming close to. So I guess it could be a Pkunk Fury. So we'll have to see really if we meet any Pkunk. It'll be quite interesting too. But for now, just more probes, probe after probe after probe, being destroyed. It's pretty much the story of this series really, is just destroying probes and travelling that little bit further towards the eventual goal of destroying the Sa-Matra without ever visiting the starbase. It's quite a challenge when you stand back and have a look, but we're getting through to it. It's going to be really good to complete it, I think. It's going to be really good to finish the game in that sort of way. Here's another probe. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. As presenter used to say, I can't remember what she was called. Weakest link was one of those mediocre quiz shows. I mean, it wasn't the best. An interesting fact: my maths teacher won University Challenge in 2005. So you can look him up. His name's Charlie Oakley from Corpus Christi. What a great guy. He won University Challenge. Can you believe that? And met Jeremy Paxman, the person who hosts the show and everything, and he said he was a really nice guy. He said that he was he was quite shy, which is actually, if you don't know who Jeremy Paxman is, he's actually he's quite well known for not ever laughing, except for when he's talking to Boris Johnson, who is the Mayor of London. So yeah, it's quite interesting. Oh, these are moving a lot slower. What the hell are these? Oh.
Welcome to our home stars. We are the Pkunk. Pkunk we are. Seekers of the deepest truths. Askers of interesting and significant questions. Even now, a question of great transcendental significance comes up into our minds. Who are you and what do you want?
We are Captain Tom Dodd of the starship Icefist, and we are friendly beings who seek to establish friendly relations.
Although we Pkunk have no rank, no pecking order, no arbitrary scheme of dominance, We do recognize that some of the souls in this universe have lived many lives, while others are but spiritual chickadees. I, Captain, have lived 38 lives, a paltry number compared to those wise and ancient souls who guide our race. You must consult them, Captain. They will help you to understand yourself, and in doing so, understand others, who in turn may or may not understand other things. Seek those wise birds at our homeworld, at Gamma Kruger 1. They have all the answers.
Well, they sound like great guys. We should definitely go and see those people. Can you help us fight the Ur-Quan, by the way? Because we need some Pkunk Furies, really.
The wise ones at our homeworld, Captain. Go to Gamma Kruger for your answers.
Okay then, we're gonna have to go there next to get some stuff, some ships.
Yes, by all means, if duty is calling. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Perhaps when the stars are aligned in an appropriate configuration. Yes, my inner voice is telling me that is correct. When the stars align, Captain.
When the stars align. Well, we'll make sure we keep an eye on the stars. The stars don't really move too much in this game, especially in hyperspace, so it might be a little difficult to sort of find a good time for both of us. Here's some more Pkunk.
Do not be frightened. We are powerful creatures, yes, but we could not hurt you any more than we could squish the helpless pootworm.
Yes, whatever. We've heard enough about the pootworm already. I mean, no one really cares about the pootworm. And again,
we'll see each other again.
You know, I can't be bothered to talk about the stars aligning because, you know, they never will, or at least they never won't be aligned, I guess. Oh god, this is not good. Oh no, if this is who I really think it is, this might not be very good at all. Oh god, no!